straight line in and deciding whether I'm going to straight line or whether I'm going to hold the line. Because I'm an advanced driver, I can choose what I want to do at the end of the day. I'm not a learner, I'm not going on my DSA, I'm on my advanced driving. So it's quicker and more stable to go in a straight line through the roundabouts.
Do 100%.
That.
Right.
But if there's a fucking car up the inside, then clearly I can't. So you've got to decide.
Okay.
And that's what I teach them in the police.
So how long were you in the force for then?
30 years.
You enjoy it?
Part of it I did, part of it I didn't. I grew up on a council estate where everyone nicked cars and fucking ran away from the police. So, and I had a few times and all. And I enjoyed parts of it, but to be honest with you, it got so fucking anal in the end. I fucking hated it in the end. I was scared to death of losing my pension to saying the wrong thing to the wrong person about a fucking sexist or age.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
a wrong remark to somebody could lose your job. Lose your pension, and it got to the point where I was just fucking glad to sit back of it. And it's not what it used to be. I mean, I think that's the same with a lot of things in society, though, isn't it? But I remember when I joined the police, there was a bloke called Alan Cleland who was my apprentice, my supervisor. That was a good time, wasn't it? But he looked after me when I first joined. And all he did was fucking moan about what it used to be like years ago when he joined the job. And I thought, you moaning old cunt, I'm fucking really loving this, it's fucking great. Go left here. Anyway, I just thought, do you know what, as I got older and older and longer in service, I was just the same as him. And I think we're all the same, because you see things as they used to be, and everything changes, doesn't it? You know.
Yeah, it's the same with Palmer's. It was so much fun back in the day, and now it's so regimented and they're so strict, and just took all the fun out of the job.
Yeah, and there's so few of them, and everybody wants to make money, and I'm really fucked off with all the boat people from the faraway places coming here and all that shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's have a little bit of a commentary. The road goes left down the bottom, and we want to go around the back and then down the street. So when you're ready, we're in Newport Pack. No, we're in Stony Stratford.
So just go past this roundabout. Signal car behind. So we're coming up to a roundabout, cyclists on the right hand side, pedestrians on the left hand side, van coming out from the left, going to head to stop. We're okay to go now, looking around, indicator. We've got some young children on the left hand side, car pulling out on the right hand side, going to keep slightly left as he's pulling out the junction. Third gear, coming in some parked cars either side of the road, checking the mirrors. Again, we've got some shops ahead, and a bicycle shop, maybe young children around, car pulling out. Yeah, there's a cyclist that just sprung out. So we're checking the mirrors, bring the speed down. It's a roundabout, so we're signalling left, prepared to stop. Pedestrians on the left hand side with a dog. Right. Would you signal to let them go? Yeah.
It says in the highway code you got it now, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know. I remember when I done my first driving test, he bollocked me for stopping at a zebra crossing because they weren't on the crossing.
Okay. So if they've got their foot on it, technically if their foot ain't on the crossing, you don't have to.
Yeah.
But it's polite to.
Yeah, well, that's what I did, and he went, no, you shouldn't have stopped then. I was like, oh, right, fucking hell, sorry.
So then it carry on round to the right here.
So we're coming up to a roundabout, checking my mirrors, being prepared to stop. Limited view from the left-hand side, indicator on, getting prepared to stop, looking all clear, left and right, checking the mirrors, turning round, indicator on, parked cars left-hand side, junction from the right-hand side, cyclists up ahead on the left, car park as well, people may be coming out. Looking down into the road, looking clear so far. Pedestrian on the right hand side.
Crack your window for a little bit more information.
Right.
That's it, that's perfect. That's
Vehicle come road, looks like narrow slightly. Zebra crossing, maybe a shop on the right hand side as well. Checking again, mirrors, motorcyclist approaching from behind. Not sure what's coming up here. So I'm going to follow the road round to the right hand side, quite a tight bend. Again, looks like some doors very close to the pavement, could be pedestrians. Moving to the left hand side, creating a little bit more of a view. Shops approaching, vehicle coming on the head of the road, going to ease off the power to give him some room. Coming up to a hotel, church on the right hand side, maybe people coming out. Looking, still have the motorcyclist behind. Gonna signal. I don't need to, Joe just turns left, isn't it? So don't need to do that. Again, looking down the road, take a central line for the moment. Getting some shops on the left hand side, pedestrian vehicle approaching ahead. Looking like they're going to take the road as well, but looks like there's enough room for boats to get through, so we'll go for that. Checking the mirrors again with the motorcyclist. Moving in slightly, decent speed. Thanks mate, could have given me a bit more room. Looking ahead, car coming out on the left hand side, maybe parking, is going to pull out onto me possibly. He's reversing into a junction, so he might be turning around, may possibly pull out in front. Pedestrians on the left hand side, runner. Looking down the road.
When you get to the end, turn left.
Okay.
Effectively go straight up that road.
But not no, up there, yeah, okay mate, yeah. So approaching junction, reducing speed. Motorcycle still behind, indicator on, roundabout, looking to the right hand side, getting prepared to stop. We're going to stop here, take the gear, looking like we're good to go very shortly. Looking left, right, checking the mirrors. Motorcyclist is turning left as well. Going to give him a little bit of room. Approaching, looks like a bridge. The road may narrow, pedestrian on the left hand side. Still looking ahead, some more motorcyclists, dog walker, dog's on the lead.
Right in the distance.
Right.
View back.
So we're coming up to a crossroads in the distance and a roundabout, so potential traffic comes lots of directions. Pram, keep looking ahead. What can I see? Not much at the moment.
Red, so think about acceleration sense.
Right.
Just change it nicely.
So yeah, just going to stay in consistent speed for the moment. Potentially they could flip back red before I get there. So getting prepared to stop for that. Shops on the left hand side. Still, potentially these lights could change at any time. We're going to continue straight. Motorcyclist still behind. Checking the lights. Okay, we're good to go. Going to accelerate through. Bus stop on the left hand side. Approaching a roundabout. Busy roundabout. Looks like it's joining the motorway. So
Come back down the A5.
right, okay, mate. So it's right back that way. Yeah. Okay, it's clear from behind now. Got some garage on the right hand side. This car potentially can pull out, he's off the gas, we're prepared for that. We're still okay. So I guess is it here I want to be? No, next one. Car coming out from the left hand side. It's coming up to the roundabout. A new motorcyclist now on a big bad boy Harley. Gonna move into the right hand lane. Checking the mirrors, reducing the speed, checking to the right. Everything's clear, the red light gonna stop. Handbrake on, out of gear. Checking the motorcyclist, checking the mirrors. New motorbike coming up from the left hand side now, up my inside. Checking to the right. Shouldn't be too long now before the lights change, so I'm going to select a gear ready. Still checking. Maybe these lights can take a bit longer than I thought. There we go.
You watch these ones over here, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
When that changes to amber,
That's the time to go. Yeah. No, you're right.
I come this way, I have to come up the A5, so again I take the lane of least resistance, sit there watching that fucking light, this is out the back, God. You can go around there, right on it as well.
Okay, then change it into first gear, checking for the right hand side just to make sure we are clear. Pull away.
So yeah, A5 south.
Yeah. Slow traffic ahead, preparing to stop probably another red light, covering the brake. So, which lane is it? This one here, yeah? Middle lane, is it?
Get around here. You just got to be careful, carry on all the way around.
Right.
This next one, you want to filter over to this lane. You can go, if you stay in the offside lane, often at night I get caught out here, because if you go in that outside lane, they're queuing to turn right here and they're tail back, so you can't exit.
Right.
You end up stuffing people up the arse.
I've got a car on my inside, I'm going to let him go and then put into that inside or near side lane. Checking the mirrors again, indicator on, moving over to the left hand side. Accelerating up to speed. Car overtaking on the right hand side. Looking down the road, all looks clear. Going over a slight brow of a hill. Checking the mirrors again. Get a bit of power on, hold tight.